Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Before we dive into today's audiobook, don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment if you have an audiobook request. Let's get started with Salt, Sugar, Fat by Michael Moss. In this eye-opening audiobook, we will embark on a journey through the processed food industry, revealing the intricate and often unsettling ways in which food corporations manipulate our taste buds. Through vivid narratives and in-depth reporting, Moss uncovers how salt, sugar, and fat have been ingeniously crafted to create foods that are not just tasty, but addictively so. Get ready to explore the secrets behind your favorite snacks and the powerful forces that shape our diets. Let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Pillars of Bliss. It was a chilly morning in Minneapolis, 1999. Inside the imposing headquarters of Pillsbury, the beige walls and gray carpeting did little to mask the tension among the high-ranking executives gathered in the sleek conference room. A crisis was brewing. Across America, people were beginning to question the health impacts of processed foods. Headlines screamed about the obesity epidemic, and change seemed imminent. The solution laid not in policy shifts or health campaigns, but in a formula as familiar as it was powerful. Salt, sugar, fat. These were the magic wands the food industry wielded with precision. Craving was their currency, and it bought them loyalty and profits. The trick wasn't just flavor, but addiction. As the executives deliberated, one couldn't help but recall the journey that had brought them here, into the heart of the modern food industry, one that manipulated taste buds and altered lives. Chapter 2. The Sugar Rush. In the late 1960s, a revolution was brewing in brightly lit laboratories, tucked away from public view. Food scientists in their white coats and safety goggles were chasing what some called the bliss point. This term wasn't just a catchy phrase. It denoted a meticulously calculated combination of salt, sugar, and fat designed to trigger maximum pleasure in consumers. Picture a stack of golden, crispy cereal flakes. Each piece is carefully coated with just the right amount of sugar. When that cereal came into contact with milk, magic happened. Flakes softened perfectly, releasing a sweet rush that made children's eyes widen with delight. Parents, reassured by phrases like fortified and vitamin, filled their grocery carts. Unbeknownst to them, these breakfast cereals often contained more sugar per serving than candy bars. The love affair with sugar, however, didn't stop at the breakfast table. It extended to snacks, beverages, sauces, and even supposedly healthy foods. The supermarket became a temple of sweetness. Food companies had systematically trained the American palate to crave sugar, ensuring their products were not just tasted, but yearned for. Chapter 3. Salty Secrets. To understand the role of salt in our diets, we must journey back to a time when refrigeration was a luxury. Salt was essential for preservation, a tool to keep food edible for longer. Fast forward to the 20th century, and salt became the silent backbone of the burgeoning convenience food industry. Consider the humble potato chip, a thin slice of potato fried to a golden crisp. Without salt, it would be bland, unappealing, but with just the right sprinkling, it transformed into something irresistible. Food scientists carefully designed each chip, fine-tuning its size, shape, and salt distribution to ignite cravings. Salt was more than a flavoring agent. It was a tool for balancing other ingredients. In foods high in sugar, salt provided contrast, preventing sweetness overload and maintaining a sense of freshness. The balance was crucial, especially when health experts began raising alarms about high salt intake. The industry adapted, often opting to mask salt's presence with even more sugar. Processed meats, snacks, ready-to-eat meals. Almost every convenience food relied on salt. It wasn't just about flavor, It was about guaranteeing that each bite kept you coming back for more. Chapter 4. Fat, the Silent Seducer. Fat, the third pillar, held a seductive power. It wasn't just about taste, it was about mouthfeel, the luxurious sensation of food melting and coating the tongue. Fat made cheese gooey, ice cream creamy, and fried foods crunchy on the outside yet tender within. In the heart of fast food joints and sprawling supermarket aisles, fat became the secret weapon. Take the cheese used in burgers. It wasn't just any dairy product. It had to melt perfectly, stretch wonderfully, and deliver an unforgettable bite. This was no accident. It was the result of countless hours of research and development. Inside factories, the composition of fats was meticulously adjusted. Hydrogenated oils, trans fats, all these terms represented the industry's quest to create food textures that seduced the palate. Once hooked, consumers returned, caught in the web of flavors and textures designed to maximize satisfaction and minimize awareness of the health costs. Michael Moss explored these intricate relationships, revealing how fats were expertly blended to ensure every bite was more indulgent and habit-forming than the last. It wasn't just taste manipulation. It was a strategic move to keep customers loyal, often without their knowledge. Thanks for listening, everyone. On this journey through Salt Sugar Fat by Michael Moss, we've uncovered the powerful strategies used by the processed food industry to shape our cravings and diets, manipulating our taste buds with precision. As we've seen, salt, sugar, and fat aren't just ingredients. They're tools that can shape our health and future. Stay tuned for more insightful chapters and be sure to subscribe for further explorations into the intricate stories behind the foods we consume. Until next time, make informed choices and take control of your cravings. Goodbye, and we'll see you in the next audiobook.